So this is a Brotherhood of Steel place, but a casino
as you can
too.
see by this graffiti. No, this is just a bunker that was a Brotherhood of Steel bunker at some point, but now it's got a radio. Wonder what that radio's gonna do. Huh? Yeah.
I bet you're gonna approach
So
it.
let's go see.
Or something.
Oh man, I can't imagine why you would think that, Rutskarn. Like with the gas coming out of the vents or anything. That's
Oh, whoa! Hold on. No, I'm just catching up here.
Lost Cass's Whiskey Rose perk. Cass's return to the Mojave outpost.
So I guess she was smart enough to hold her breath.
She wasn't even with me for some reason. She was like stuck somewhere.
She's just like, he hasn't come back. It's been like 12 seconds. I'm just gonna go home.
You've heard of the sea.
When I started this with my other character, I had Eddie with me, and he was just floating above me when the gas hit, and then like it was like Eddie has returned to print. It was like what?
In the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood.
So now we have the narration going.
Shining monument, luring.
I like
full disclosure, I've never. Full disclosure, I've never seen this before. This will be my first time through. Yeah.
Full disclosure,
Is this Ron
I played
Perlman?
halfway through, and I wanted to kill myself at the end.
To symbolize a road to a brighter
We will
future.
vanquish all the doors for you, Mom.
I can't hear the stream. Is that Ron Perlman reading it?
No.
No.
Chance
That's
for
probably-
anyone
No.
to begin again. Except
Is it Bobby from
Sierra
accounting?
Madre never opened. The war froze it.
Depends. Are you gonna beat him up?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't sound that bad. This
The
is
grand opening, one big ending of humanity.
Like a
the
big.
guy that's narrating
Straight
is
off.
Elijah.
In the wastes, preserved. Just
Did you just say
Would it be a
Elijah?
big flashball
Elijah.
going on?
But getting to it,
Right?
that's not the hard part.
Well, he's talking about
It's letting go.
the thing being preserved, not the bombs hitting. So basically, there's this casino off in, I'm not even sure where it is, somewhere in the desert. And the first thing that bugs me about this is the game treats it like this is this big legendary story, but there was never any setup for it in the original game. Like, what's Sierra Madre? I never heard of that.
And follow my.
It's this
That
like
doesn't bug
pre-war
me.
casino made by this like super reclusive guy,
Make the mistake of saying no.
full of riches supposedly.
On your neck will go off and take your head.
So this is Father Elijah, and he knocked us out, dragged us here. Well, not he, but like he had someone else, and put a bomb collar on our necks. So that's cool.
And the collar will go.
I'm sure this is going to go well for him.
Try and run. Disobey me.
Nothing I love more is a hook than being at the whim of some
There's no
asshole.
escape from here until I let you
Yeah.
go.
It gets
The sooner you
better.
accept your situation, the better.
Companions. Yeah.
Until it crashes.
Yeah.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino.
What happens if you tell him you're not going to help him?
I think you die.
Can I make a prediction? He says,
You don't die.
he says, you don't have a choice, and then you don't have a
Get
choice.
inside. Avoid its traps.
I think it would be cool if you're just dead.
As I found one.
That's what I
If you
was
just detonated it, that would be pretty funny. That would be like, yeah, okay, you know, fine, we gave you the choice to refuse him, and he
Should
blows
you
you up,
get any
just like
ideas
he said he would.
About killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself. A warning. All your collars are linked. One of you dies, you all die.
So there's these other guys with similar bomb collars that we have to go and round up. So we're basically playing Mass Effect.
Really? Because when Garrus goes down, I don't normally get a game over.
Head blown off for disobedience.
And we're putting the team together. It's building your team.
I'll be
Build
honest. This DLC reminds me a lot of Bioshock.
Around the village, three
Yeah, it does.
Oh, come on,
It does
say
have.
no.
Do it, do it, do it, do it! Say no, say no, say no, say no.
Oh.
Flee and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk. And
I think I
should you
can-
get any ideas about all your
Alright, this is stuff that. Okay. We'll see what. No, I'm not helping you. You've gained the Lord Death.
You just said
card.
that!
Let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it.
kills
Okay,
you.
I respect
Yeah.
that. I respect that.
Of course, now we gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Magical
boo!
fast forward.
Oh.
Does it let you skip the cutscene?
No.
Oh, screw you, New Vegas.
Okay, well, now that we have returned from the dead, put our head back
And
together.
yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
This guy can
Get
access
the
our
other
Pip-Boy.
three here after that. I'll have more instructions.
I'm the magical plot
Do
oracle.
this. I'll let you go.
You're in a fishbowl.
Good.
So we could continue to ask him questions. This is a really long-winded thing. So we're just gonna go get these.
If I were him, I would give carrot and stick. Like, promise you something if you can make it through.
Yeah.
Give you some incentive to not immediately try to kill him as soon as you're free, if he ever lets you go.
Yeah, he should at least mention, oh, but if you do this, I'll let you go. You know, even
Well, he
he
just
could
did,
even be
but, like-
lying, but
Well,
oh, did
just
he say
but,
that?
like,
I missed that.
Yeah, but he should promise you something.
Beyond freedom? Nah.
Yeah, like he should say, but if you do this, I'll give you like, I'll give you something cool. I'll set you up for life.
Why? You're his slave.
Because that would give you incentive to do it, and then he doesn't actually have to give it to you. He can just kill you.
The incentive to do it is to not die because your bomb collar went off.
But that engenders nothing towards him but contempt. Your major objective isn't just going to be to survive, it's going to be to screw him eventually.
That's true.
You need to take your mind off that and, like, focus towards something positive. I'm not saying he had to do it, I'm just saying that would have been, like, if I were in his position, that's what I would have done. And there's no reason I'd have to follow through on that at all.
Whiskey. So these are these chips that I'm picking up are the currency of all the vending machines and stuff around here.
Oh, good. I thought we were just picking up chips for nothing. So what's in the vending machines?
You can like get a whole bunch of stuff. You can unlock different codes to allow them to produce things. So they're kind of these like to produce different things like stim packs and ammo and stuff. So they're these like BioShock style like zombie things
Splicers!
here.
The
Kind
cool
of,
thing though is that you have to shoot him in the head. You have to make sure that they're fucking dead. You can't just like blow off their limbs.
He
or some
took your
shit.
ballistic fist.
He took like the thing is the
They'll
Sierra
take
Madre
everything.
Casino has like a bunch of security measures to prevent weapons and stuff from getting through. So it's a standard reset kind of thing. These guys are made out to be really scary, but they're not really all that powerful. All you have to do really like you've gained the Lord Death perk. Basically, if you kill them with a ranged weapon or whatever, you'll just knock them out. But then if you hit them with a melee weapon, they'll die.
Oh goodness,
So-
because there was still maybe some people that were trying to use ranged weapons in this game, and they just wanted to make sure that everybody went melee.
That is unfortunate.
Like as if there wasn't enough reasons to just go all melee in this game.
That's unfortunate because I like guns.
Me too. But I don't like shooting a dude 10 times in the face with expensive ammunition when I could punch him
Word.
once in the face for free.
Word.
So another thing is if you walk here, let me demonstrate.
Oh no.
You've got a caller that works on a radio frequency to determine whether it should detonate or not, and all the radios in the area have decayed. So They'll send out signals that will interfere with your caller, and this will happen. So you need to break all the
Nah, he got his head blown off.
That's kind of
Nah.
cool. It's like sort of like a nice little environmental obstacle.
Yeah.
Until you start having to look for radios in every corner of every.
Yeah,
side
it's
of-
kind of annoying. There's like 3 or 4 radios in this room alone.
I actually somehow managed to do this without killing the radios. I don't remember. I think I went
Police
through the
pistol?
other
Well, you
side.
That
can just
sounds
run
cool.
by them.
Yeah.
I love guns. Hello, police pistol. My name's Rootscar. I'm sort of
I'm
new to
gonna
the area. I
tell-
need somebody
I'm
to
gonna
show
tell
me
your other-
around.
No, I'm gonna tell the other guns that you're cheating on them with this new police pistol.
Hey, those guns weren't here for me, alright? I love them,
No.
but they're there.
They got
and I'm
taken
here, and I've got
away.
needs.
You have a
So,
crappy gun fetish. That's really
Yeah, you.
Actually, is the police pistol any good?
I mean, it's not terrible. It's a revolver.
It's a bone that they throw people with high guns.
I mean, I'll probably be using it because the melee weapons that I have right now suck.
Oh yeah, and there's throwing spears
minute.
in this DLC.
Does it have a
short Yeah.
barrel?
Kind of.
Huh.
Yeah.
Those are usually called
It's a police
detective.
revolver.
Those are usually called detective revolvers. Or like detective specials.
Oh, I don't want to do a reloading bench. They give you a whole bunch of options to craft stuff in this place. So, you know, if you like crafting stuff in this game, you can, I don't know, do whatever the hell that does for you.
Okay, there
You got
was
hot
a little
plate.
there was a little collectible by a toilet. You'll see this once in a while. Something you want beside a toilet. And I've decided this is the game designer's trolling you, because if you miss and click on the toilet accidentally, your character will bend down and drink out of that toilet. It doesn't matter if it's filled with brown irradiated muck. You will drink it.
So this
And I
is the
think they do
first
that
guy
on
we have to get
purpose.
out of here. He's behind a locked door that we can't pick because the
Yeah, beside 2 radios that should kill him.
yeah.
He's surrounded by radios that should have killed him long ago. How does that work?
Yeah, you
I
gotta
really
love
love
that.
how I really love how video games have trained us to reload our pistols after we fire a single shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And of course, the
know.
reloading animation for a revolver is dumping all of the
All of
shells
them,
that are
yes.
in there.
Same thing.
It's
Drives me
like-
crazy in Half-Life 2.
You just look like you're obsessive compulsive. Like, I fired one revolver. I fired one round. Now the cylinder's corrupted. It's unclean.
You're like a cross between Monk and Dirty Harry.
Before he comes back.
Make sure to go through every fucking cabinet in this goddamn building.
I had to get the XP for that. Alright, okay, let's get this guy out. So, did we find the basement key? I don't remember.
So
I.
We must have.
This is thrilling. Man, you know what, guys? You carry on. I gotta go and buy Dead Money right now and start downloading it. I've just gotta have this.
This is so thrilling, I need to take a nap. A thrilled nap.
Scratched on the villa walls. A little farther.
No.
My voice.
He was walking towards the crypts beneath Winterfell, as he had walked 1,000 times before. The kings of winter watched him pass with eyes of ice, and the direwolves at their feet turned their great stone heads and snarled.
Disobeying me.
What
Last
is
of
this?
all, he came to the tomb where his father slept with Brandon
Are
and
you
Liana
reading
beside
to
him.
us? What
Promise
are you
me,
reading?
Ned. Liana's statue whispered. She wore a garland of. Oh, sorry, Mumbles. Sorry. I was just got so caught up in the heady rush of Dead Money that I had to read some of Game of Thrones, a novel by George R.R. Martin.
Oh, I thank you.
Alright,
There on the table.
so this is actually a really interesting character. This is probably my favorite companion in,
Can't take any chances,
possibly in New
though.
Vegas, definitely
You
in
may
this
be
DLC.
some victim who simply stumbled down here.
What, this gun?
You hear the guy that's, no, you hear the guy that's talking, right? The,
No, not yet.
Well, I can read it, sort of. I can either listen to the murmur, that's so much quieter than our voices, or I can read the blob of orange pixels at the bottom of the screen.
Pip-Boy you're wearing.
right, why don't you just turn up the stream volume?
Because then I can hear
because-
Rescarn reading
Yeah.
wonderful, whatever the hell that
Yeah.
was to me.
Alright, so there's this whimpering super mutant that's super docile. In the cage.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here?
And now he's not
You
so
weren't
docile.
who I was expecting. Still,
Oh yeah, wow,
even
cool
if you
guy.
weren't my
Love
intended
this.
guest, you take
I like
God,
his
I can see
face
his
and how
face.
it's yeah.
Yeah, you
Really?
really tell the modeler spent a lot of time on his face.
What's wrong with your
Yeah,
face?
and those bars.
This happens so often in this game. This happens so often. This is like every time I visit the boomers at their fence, this is what I get. Basically, anytime you talk to anybody that's on the other side of anything, there's always a pole right in the middle.
In the basement, in the cage.
So
Now
basically,
that
this
I'm
is a super
awake,
mutant with
Dog
some really
goes back
fucked
in the
up split
cage.
personality disorder.
Dog knows I'm here.
I don't know
but
that there's
can't
there's such a
do
thing as
anything
a
about it.
healthy and normal
I'm
multiple
his
personality disorder.
Get it, you guys?
But, like,
Because
keep him
dog
tame,
spelled
keep him
backwards
from
is
hurting
God.
us,
Do you
doing
get it?
Foolish things.
I can dig it.
I've been trapped in
I can
here
get
for
behind
some
that kind of
time.
wordplay.
Then you come along.
Yeah,
and let's
I'm sure
find
you
out.
could.
So, you opened my cage for a reason.
So he wants to know why. Has he not been read the Riot Act by Elijah?
Yeah, he
It's
kind of has.
close. Closer than I'd like.
This is actually this
Dog's
super
been
mutant,
into things,
when he's
needs to
dog,
think before he
is
eats,
super docile
chew
and just
before he
follows everything that
swallows.
Elijah tells.
He's
I don't even know
eager
if
that
Elijah
way.
is
now the
is
colors are
aware
part
of
me.
God,
Inside.
Nah.
which sounds really
I can
weird taken
feel
out of
its
context.
electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below.
Man, I would love to. I really like. I can't
So
stand
this
the
is the guy that
suspense. What
dragged
does this
us.
friggin' guy look like?
Before going in the cage.
He's
Now
a
you're
super
here,
mutant
and
that's
it's
blue.
pulling and kicking again.
Probably a night.
Tugging like a leash. Interesting. Really. Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts.
And basically
Maybe
the
he's crying
guy's
for
collar is in his stomach because dog eats everything.
That's kind of funny, actually.
But how did it get? I mean, if it's around his neck, how?
They detach.
Oh my God.
When segmented, they look
He has
like nothing more than
retractable
metallic rad
jaws,
scorpions.
like a snake.
And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body.
think he actually
Crushing
ate
in his
someone
hands.
else's
He'll
co-
mangle it, twist it,
I
see.
make
Yeah.
it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold. The key? Why, it's the old man.
Or he
the
poops
one
it.
who brought us here. I hid the key in the maze for
Way to
long
completely
ago.
drain the tension
I
of
just
this.
need the old man to show up, so he and I can
That's what I do.
talk. If Dog was
Now
in
I'm just
control
imagining him
when the
trying to
old
like
man
wax
appeared,
philosophical as he's
well,
pooping a
he
giant
would
metal
just do
ring.
whatever he commanded, as always. And I
Strains
can't
and
have that.
stretches. The reaches
God,
in dog's
stop.
bowels is.
Dog
I'm going to need some privacy in a book, please.
Wouldn't that make it go off? Wouldn't that be just the worst case of explosive diarrhea ever?
You.
Yeah,
Don't
and it
play
would be
it.
so annoying
If
to
you
like
do,
clean
I'll
that
find
too.
a way
Nobody
to
likes
get out
cleaning
of
up
the
dog
cage
shit.
and you.
Yep, dog shit.
I'll murder you.
Yep, dog shit.
Crush your arms and legs until.
So basically, we have the option to repress this personality by playing Elijah's voice, which apparently calls out dog.
Place alive.
But this guy is way cool.
Of your limbs to splinters and leave
So I'm going to convince him
You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding?
that
that
we want to help him.
I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking
thing you have
until
high enough
my
speech for
collar
that.
goes cold.
You don't need speed.
I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre, so you can see what you came to steal. Forever
Which
out
is
of
kind of
reach
weird when you
as
think about it.
die. No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to...
And he
control.
complains that like Dog is better at fighting than he is because
This place is
he's
where
like the
creatures
intellectual
Dog
mind
can
that doesn't
survive.
have the capacity
The
to
people that
control
fill its streets. He
his
is as
body as
vicious,
well as
more
Dog's
vicious
like
than them.
instinct.
His hunger can...
It
Yeah,
actually
okay,
gives
so
you
I'm
But
gonna
it
joke
turns out
about
that it
how-
doesn't really matter because
Now
everything
you
in this
control.
game, like in this,
This
is
shell
really easy
difficult
with melee.
to
I gotta
fight.
admit, like I made jokes about how this looked like oh this looks like such fun, guys, but I kind of want to buy this now.
I'm gonna buy it just to see what this guy's
I'm not
face looks
sure
like.
you belong here. No.
Like,
You don't
I've been
belong
staring
here.
at this way too long, and I am like super bored
Came this far,
with staring at this
and
pole
I'm not
fate.
interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a
Lead
dog in a
on.
cage.
No, no, no.